That's 53 events, 5 of which were postponed or canceled for this year. And do you think it's going to be higher or lower next
Oh
year?
yeah, yeah, way more.
What would,
Welcome to episode 127 of the Drag Driver Pete Show, presented by Summit Racing. Yep, and then before we move into some event stuff, I do want to answer this for Dustin Carlington. Yes, points updates were supposed to come out last week. I know I said that, but then I realized, dude, I never got the full results from Street Week Sweden, and anytime I try and get it from PDF to Excel, it will not do it for me. So I've asked for the Excel sheet for that, and I'm waiting on that. I'm probably going to just run it out because I don't think there's going to be anybody that's doubled up on Street Week Sweden and another event in the States that would then also be in competition for like a top 25 or something like that. So we'll see. I may, retract that once I see those, but as of right now, I will go ahead and put those out tomorrow because they're all ready. I was literally going to do it, and I was like, "Where's Street Week Sweden? I don't have that yet." So I had just ran right by that one. So, anyways, just wanted to update that. All right, sir. Let's talk about some events.
Yeah, so streetcar bragging rights. This is the registration or the tickets go on sale this Saturday, November 1st. So just in a few more days. So if you are planning on heading to streetcar bragging rights, because we know a lot of our race car friends are in some of those classes there, November 1st, tickets go on sale.
Well, and that's drag and drive adjacent. It's kind of what we call it the other day. July 19th through 21st, home quarter drag and drive for 2026, Saskatchewan International Raceway. We talked about this one last year. It's their first event. Single track, race 3 days at the same track in Canada. So another good one. I saw this in a comment. So I messaged the page, haven't heard back yet on official dates, but as of right now, July 19th through 21st is what I'm seeing.
Nice. Driven Racing Oil is the performance engine oil that can do it all. GP1 is the ultimate oil for any race or performance application, whether launching hard at the drag strip or enduring the extreme heat of off-road and circle track, or pushing limits in top-field drag boats and demo derbies. Winning racers choose GP1. It's compatible with engines from classic hot rods all the way to cutting-edge race machines. GP1's unique surface cling and high zinc formulation ensures superior wear protection, particularly for those flat tappet camshafts, while also solving issues like cylinder washout with methanol and ethanol fuels. It's crafted from the legendary Bradford, Pennsylvania base oil. Enhanced with state-of-the-art additive packages, GP1 offers the best in protection and performance. And you guys know the deal, drivenracingoil.com. Use code DDR10 for 10% off your order. You can pick up your oil. What was it? The wax that they have. They've got some cleaners. Yep, they've got all kinds of great products. Again, DDR10 for a 10% discount on that. And then Facebook and Instagram, they post all the time about what events they're headed to. Check them out there and see if they're in an event near you.
Yep.
And then Olympic Streetcar Shootout, they are planning an event for 2026. So that's good to hear. And they are hoping that they will have dates out very, very soon for their 2026 event.
Yeah, we're kind of in this weird limbo of the track staff is really tired and don't talk to me, but promoters are like in this, hey, I need to kind of get this on the planning phase. You know what I mean? So it's a real weird time for probably the next month and a half. All right, sir. Street Machine Drag Challenge is running right now. Like, I think they're actually racing right now. I don't think they run a live stream, but they're racing right now.
Oh yeah, this will be morning over there, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Dang, that's kind of cool. Would have never thought about that. We're doing a live stream and they're racing.
Yep. Yeah, so I'm excited. They do have Street Machine YouTube and Facebook channels. They do have updates, and we'll go through some of that here in just a minute.
Nice. And Road Trip Drag Challenge number 3, that is coming up, not this weekend, but next weekend, November 7th through 9th. Lakeside, Warwick, and Willowbank are the 3 tracks for Road Trip Drag Challenge number 3.
Man. It's
And
crazy.
then
I can't imagine doing 3 events.
yeah, yeah. Well, you're getting close with the short
Yeah.
circuit. So
Yeah.
if somebody puts it in your head, there'll probably be a third one next year. You'll have
Yeah.
okay. Here we go. You'll have a weekend event to start the year, the full event in the middle, and then a weekend to end the year.
I don't know if we're ready for a full event yet, but there have been conversations about more events. I will tell you that much. Have at it, man. Tell us.
All right. So also that same weekend is Road Trip Drag Challenge, November 7th and 8th. The short circuit. Again, this is going to be a fun, laid back kind of event for Drag Driver Pete here. 2 days of racing, 100 street miles. What are we at? Like 50 something registration so
Should be
far?
close to 56 cars
Yeah.
registered.
That's,
Yep.
I mean, for what are we, 2, 3 weeks since we had posted
Yep.
about this? That's pretty exciting. I'm glad that turned out the way it did, because in the beginning we are kind of like, are we going to get enough cars to do this? And I
Right.
know you had said if we didn't get 40, it wasn't going to happen, and we blew past that. So this will be exciting.
Yep. Blew right by it. I'm excited about that. And then that Sunday is Import Face Off here at Tulsa. Great weekend for Tulsa Raceway Park.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we're going to talk to Laura Vanderhoof here in a few minutes. But Southeast Street Meet is up after that, November 11th through 15th, Shady Side Dragway. This is, like I said, man, it's very hard not to cash in that ticket and go out there.
Yeah.
This
But
is gonna be cool.
what a cool shirt there. Like that
Oh,
logo I love it.
yeah, it's freaking awesome. It's awesome.
And then the last event that we have on the calendar for this year is the Central Victorian Dragon Drive #2. So again, their second event. This is November 13th through 15th at Charlton Airstrip in Victoria, Australia. So again, we've talked about it a bunch, but they don't have racetracks all over like we do. So they make do, and they're doing it at an airstrip, which I think is really cool.
Yeah, and that's 3 events in what is the span of a month?
Yeah.
Well, really a lot less than that, because if Drag Challenge started today or yesterday and Central Victorian's over the 15th, I mean, dude, that's 3 weeks. 3 events in 3 weeks. Phew, man, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
All right, that gives
So
us. Yep,
yeah.
go ahead.
So
Sorry.
with all of those, that's 53 events, 5 of which were postponed or canceled for this year. And do you think it's going to be higher or lower next
Oh
year?
yeah, way more.
What was
More.
the number that Tommy, you and I had a deal on at PRI? What do you remember what those numbers were?
Somebody said 52.
Really?
Somebody said 52, and they were close.
That's awesome.
But I think somebody said 42. So we'll go back and look at that. We'll have an update on Saturday.
Yeah, it seemed like a lot back then, and now here we are, and it's kind of wild. So
Yeah.
for the full list of all the events, you can find them at dragdriverepeat.com/event list-2025. And again, I think we have 16-ish events already on the calendar for 2026. So it's man, it's wild.
It's growing very fast. It's kind of a fun story, but I'm on a Slack group with Wes Buck and those guys at Drag Illustrated talk, and so like anytime I have an opportunity to talk about Drag and Drive, I do. And so I've been putting together kind of the annual numbers, and it blew their mind. And so, they're talking about, well, how many events is that? And I said, 53 scheduled, 5 moved to next year or canceled. And they're just like, we would have never figured it would have gotten to that, especially like, dude, we talk about all the time. 2022, there were 11.
Right,
in
and that was
2019, there were
a
5.
lot.
Yeah.
That was a big jump from 5. What was it? What year was 5?
2019.
Okay, so yeah, 5 to 11, it doubled then,
Yeah.
and we're like, holy cow.
Yeah, and then oh my gosh, 4 times as many.
Yeah, 53.
Yeah, it's crazy. Well, we appreciate Driven and all the stuff they do for us here at Drag Drive Repeat. Drag Driven Repeat is what we call it whenever we're hanging out with them. We can't do this without you guys. Like, race car friends really make the world go round, and we appreciate you guys being in here and doing this with us. I can't say it enough, you guys. There's some really fun stuff that's coming up for all of our race car friends that are out there. So do me a favor, hit that share button as we get into this. And then for our sponsors, y'all, listen, if you're trying to do a little bit of shopping, we're coming up on some off season, in air quotes. The while I'm in there time is coming here in the winter, where you park your car and you take something apart and you go, oh, while I'm in there, I might as well go ahead and insert race car upgrade here. And then, so we can't do that without these sponsors. So if you're doing some shopping, hit these guys up, see if they got something that you need. Summit Racing, Deech Works, Molly Motorsports, Driven Racing Oil, Howard's Cams, J-Wire Solutions, AFCO Racing Products, Performer Built Transmissions, Car Change 3D, Power Tube TV, WAF Racing, Sweet Patina, and Racing Junk Classifieds. Look, if you're trying to do something, hit those guys up, see what they got going on, and see if they can do something for you.